Hey guys, it's Jessica, the Nomadic Owl Oracle, and this is going to be the general weekly reading for the week of April the 6th until April the 12th. That's a Monday through a Sunday. Again, this is a general reading. It's for whoever needs it the most at this time. So it's not going to resonate with everybody. If it doesn't resonate, please go ahead and click off of this reading because it's not for you at this time. Timing is always fluid in my readings, so keep that in mind. Also, if you do not like cussing, I would highly suggest to click off of this reading because there are chances I'm going to cuss during this reading. That's just how I normally talk, and I'm going to be myself no matter what. So when I do this reading, if it does say he or she, please keep in mind that I read in energy, not in sexes. So take it as it resonates, okay? So there's a few things that I wanted to point out. If you haven't yet, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel so I know who's actually watching these videos. I know that I've had a lot of people say, when are you doing your next video and things like that, but I never know who's watching them because people don't comment or whatever the case may be. So if you like this, let me know, please, so I know what to do and what not to do, whatever the case may be. This is for you guys. This is not for me. Believe me, I don't like being on video. So anyways, I have already went ahead and pulled the cards for this week. I apologize that it is Tuesday and it is Tuesday morning that I am doing this video, but I wanted to get it over to you guys as soon as possible. I don't have the best reception where I'm at, but I'm going to get it to you as quickly as possible. The decks that I am using for this reading are the Astral Tarot in Space. I have the Mystical Shaman Oracle, and then the Wisdom of the Oracle. And also for the affirmation card, I have the Miracles Now. So I've been using the Miracles Now in pretty much every reading I do now because I really enjoy the affirmations, and I feel that it ties the readings in together a lot easier. It makes people have something to say that can help them through what they're going through at that time. So guys, this is, like I said, a general reading. It's not going to be for everyone. So we're going to go ahead and get started. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to email me at thenomadic-owlOracle@gmail.com. Facebook, Instagram, I'm on there also, okay? So just let me know if you have any questions. If you'd like to book a personal reading, please reach out. I'm available pretty much every day now since we're in quarantine. So just reach out and we'll get you set up, okay? So for the first card that we have, guys, we have the Four of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so generally, the Four of Swords would talk about rest, recovery, you know, retreating away from a situation that was kind of heavy and things like that, needing to have time alone, okay? But with it being in the reverse, it's more about, you know, being kind of depressed that you're having to go and separate from others, possibly feeling isolated, feeling upset that that's going on. But it's wanting you to realize that this time that we're having in quarantine is for a reason. There are things that we all needed to work on and that we all needed to see. And now we're having no choice but to face that, to take better care of ourselves, to see what we actually want in our lives at this point. I'm sure that after all this has happened, a lot of us are kind of thinking differently, seeing things differently. We're realizing things that we never had realized before. So that's something to keep in mind at this time. The second card that we have is Fire. Okay, so I like fire a lot. If you can see the flickering, I have my candle on. It is a sweetgrass candle from the Evergrove, and they make amazing candles. It's a local company here in the Seattle area. But it's sweetgrass, and sweetgrass is my favorite, so I've been burning this for the full moon. So fire is all about, you know, being able to be passionate, to take the action that's needed. It burns away things that don't serve us, if I could talk. It gets rid of all the stagnant energy and it ignites things, okay? So where things were once kind of just stasis and not moving and things were boring and just like, God, man, this shit sucks, okay? So with the fire coming in, it's giving you that passion. It's giving you that drive. It's giving you that insight, that inspiration that you need to light yourself back up so that you can go within and see, okay, this makes me feel happy. This sucks and I don't want to do this thing anymore. So this could be like a job. It could be where you live, whatever the case may be. Maybe because of what's happening, you're seeing things differently and you're realizing that certain things that you once thought were very important aren't as important to you as you once thought they were. The third card that we got, guys, is the regeneration card. So this card is all about the phoenix coming from the flames. So through this fire burning things away, you are being reborn. Something is coming back to life in a new way, in a new way of being. Things are changing, things are shifting. So possibly you've went through this rebirth process is what's going on through this whole, quarantine thing. Okay, so maybe you're starting to realize, okay, I really wanted to do this when I was younger and I never took that chance. I always wanted to live here. I always wanted this, blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is, you're starting to see, hey, look, man, this other shit, this 9-to-5 job, I fucking hate it. This is not for me. I don't want to continue to live like this. So right now, like, you're seeing these things and it's time for you to take the steps forward so that way you can go to where you're trying to go to. It's for you to accomplish the things that you need to accomplish. While you're in this mode right now, take the time to figure out what is the most important things to you. What do you want to have after this? We're starting to realize how fragile and precious life is. So why would we live our life being miserable? Why would we allow things that make us unhappy to continue to make us unhappy? It's time to step into your own power to let things go and restart again in a new direction. It says dissolve all boundaries with love is the affirmation. Okay, so all things can be done through love. Okay, so when we love something, it gives us this fire. It gives us the passion that we need. It gives us that drive. It gives us the happiness, the really good vibrations that we have within us. But when we don't love something, then it depletes our energy. It makes us sad. It drags us down and things like that. So right now, focus on the things that make you feel alive, the things that make you feel happy, the people that you love and things like that. Now is the time to do that. Now's the time to make the steps so that way once all this shit is over with, you can start executing them and stepping forward, okay? So what I'm going to do like I normally do, guys, is I'm going to read from the books to give you the actual meaning from the books. That was my intuitive take. So for the Four of Swords, okay, it says, a female knight lies in repose, the Three of Swords of her fallen foes beneath her. Her face is relaxed, but even at rest, she is still ready to face imminent threats. Her head reaching out for her hand reaching out for her sword, she floats through the endless reaches of space. Her cloak and the plume of her helmet rising above her, like dreams and thoughts that drift away into the universe. It says to be cast off as she prepares for the next challenge that's before her. When this card appears in a reading, it's time for a different kind of challenge. It's time to take a break. Even if you have a to-do list that's full of bursting things, you need to recharge, to relax, and refocus your energies at this time. Take some time, a walk away, even if it's just for a few minutes. There's no point in diving back into anything until you do this. You won't make much progress till you have gathered the strength that you need to continue. It says, remember that self-care is essential. You need to make it part of your routine, or you will burn out. The time you spend resting now will be well worth it later. The key words from this card, guys, are retreat, reflection, and meditation. So during all this craziness, take time to meditate. Take time to ground yourself. Spend time outdoors. Caring for yourself, eating better, exercising. Instead of sitting around and watching Netflix all day, do things to keep you busy. Do things that make you feel alive and happy and things like that. Because if you just lay around and mope around the whole time, then it's not going to serve you well at this time. So the second card that we have is fire. If I could flip it around. Okay, it says, Fire consumes anything that it touches. The flames remind us of the impermanent nature of reality and how situations can quickly transform into beauty or into chaos. Fire is passion, and its dancing flames invite us to reach to the sky. Warmth and light are heavenly, yet too much heat can scorch us. To fully step into the energy of fire is to be utterly transformed, like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Like I mentioned again. Okay, anyways. So it says, the invitation of this card. Warm your hands and your heart by your inner fire. Let it burn away your hardships. Let it consume your pain and your sorrow. Has life become too rigid, too cold, or too superficial? Light a candle or make a bonfire, and toss into the flames everything that has become stiff and painful. Give it all to the fire for rapid transformation. Set your life on fire. The medicine of this card, it says you are feeling too... Hold on. Are you feeling too fiery? Have you been reactive and short-tempered towards others? This card has come to tell you that all fiery emotions directed at others can backfire at you at this time. It's not a good idea to play with fire when you are out of balance or angry. Now is not the time to act or react. It's a time to tame and befriend your inner fire so it does not scorch you. So maybe there's things that are really making you mad, okay? And you're going through a lot, and you're seeing a lot, and you're experiencing a lot of things right now at this time. And it's telling you just try to keep your cool, okay? By exercising, by spending time out in nature, by meditating, you're going to be able to keep your cool and not explode on people that possibly might deserve it, honestly. But the thing is when you react from a negative place, then it's going to feed the negativity, and it's going to keep that cycle going. So the whole thing is to approach it in a different manner so that you don't give it any more power or any more strength over you, okay? So the third card is regeneration. It says the meanings are rebirth, second chances, and new opportunities. It says second chances are available to you now. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead and are now revived in a more authentic, stronger form. Whatever you may have perceived as a failure or loss is now being replaced by something better, more powerful, growing in its place. The rebirth is rest assured. Step into your new life. Destiny is being fulfilled in wondrous ways. Okay, so maybe a lot of stuff has happened and you're just like, dude, what the hell is going on? What do I do? How do I go? Sometimes endings are the best key factors to bringing in new beginnings, to making us take the steps that we need to get to where we need to go to. You have so much power here. You just don't even see it, okay? So harness that power, harness that energy to help you get through this, okay? Instead of focusing on the negatives of this, try to see the lesson in this and see the positives of this, okay? Yes, it's not good that people are getting sick, that people are dying. That's really fucked, okay? But by that, we can see how precious life is and how much we as humans should come together and care about one another, regardless of our race, regardless of where we live, our financial income and all that crap. Okay, none of that matters. We're all human. So right now, like, it's time for us to step into our red roads, into the path that we're supposed to be on, and this fire. This time of having to retreat and go within is a time to do that. It's a time to see what is important to you and where do you want to go. And then again, dissolve all boundaries with love. Whatever is not working for you anymore, let it go, okay? It's time to move on. It's time for you to come from a place of happiness, of joy, of passion, and love. Not things that keep you weighed down, things that make you depressed, and just make you feel like you're not good enough, because you are good enough and you do deserve this new life. You do deserve this new beginning. But we all have free will, so it's up to you whether you embrace this. We are in a week where we have a super full moon. It is time for us to take that power, use that power to manifest what we want to manifest. But if you don't, then you chose to stay in the cycle. It's all a choice. So right now, weigh the pros and cons of moving forward into a new direction and see where it leads you. I think that you will be quite happy if you take this step, because you're being reborn. Your dreams are coming back around again. They might have fell away a long time ago, but you can accomplish so much right now, whether we're stuck at home or not. I'm an essential worker in one of my jobs. I do DoorDash. My fiance is an essential worker as well, and we've had to work through this. I mean, a lot of people haven't had to work through this, and one of us really want to be out there being around people that are sick, but we don't have a choice. So, I also see people that don't have jobs, that have no money, no income, and things like that. So I fully am aware that how hard that can be. I've been there myself in the past. So, guys, now is the time for better. Now is the time for us to realize, like I said, what's important to you and where you want to go. I hope that this helped you. I hope that it answered any questions that you might have. If you have questions for me, please feel free to reach out. If you'd like to schedule a personal reading, please let me know. Also, I do essential oils. I sell crystals based on what your reading states. I do spiritual counsel sessions as well. So if you haven't yet, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I hope that you have a great week. I'm here if you need me. I'm sending you big hugs, lots of strength, and lots of courage to take this step to burn that bullshit away, okay? So I'll see you guys soon. Have a good one.